Welcome to episode number 50. 50, eh? I didn't think he had it in him. Whether this is your first time watching or you've watched all 50 episodes, there were a couple worth skipping in there for sure. There are some concrete lessons that I only could have learned by going through this process. Today, I want to share with you the lessons I've learned in the first 49 episodes. I started this YouTube channel almost a year ago, and the first big lesson that I've taken out of it is the fact that I'm really happy that I did start when I did. See, I used to live with the regret of thinking that, I should have started this 10 years ago or 5 years ago. And if you're having that thought in your head right now, start today. Start right away so that a year from now, we can be talking about the fact that you started and you actually got somewhere. If you go back and look at the first videos that I put online, you'll probably agree that I was just boring and rambling and going on about nothing. But I had to go through that process to figure out my style, to figure out how the camera works, how sound works, how lighting and scripting all works. You have to go through this process to eventually get to a place where you're providing content that's enlightening and entertaining. He thinks he's entertaining. The reality is, I'm 50 episodes in, and it still feels like it's gonna be hit or miss every single time I hit the publish button. Another lesson that I've learned, something that I kind of struggled with at first, was the hate. There are some people that like and love you today that simply won't tomorrow because you're making an effort to do something special for the world and for yourself. People will make assumptions and think that you are better than them. Riaz is not better. He may be a little bit more brave. Then there are people that feed off of negativity. In secret or even openly, they will despise you. Maybe they sincerely don't like you, or they're jealous for the fact that they're not brave enough to put themselves out there. But either way, that's just kind of part of the deal. Look, you can't make everyone happy, even if you're trying to spread a positive message, trying to crack a couple of jokes. That's okay, that's their problem, so don't even worry about it. He's trying to crack some jokes. I have yet to see anything funny in this video. Another lesson that has kind of hit me recently is that if you don't recognize that you need to find balance in your work and life, it will become a problem for you. I made the mistake of listening to all the people out there, the online mentors that are saying hustle, 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 hustle. And yeah, sure, my business is going well because I have hustled. That's been a main part of it. But going back to work-life balance, you don't want to overwhelm yourself either. You can't neglect the things that are important to you, like family and friends and having a social life and relaxing, just to make sure that you're hustling and making money and doing well in business. You need to be able to find that balance, or it's just not worth it. The big question to ask yourself is, what type of lifestyle do you want for yourself? I didn't really ask myself that question before because for a long time, for many years, it was just about survival. And now that things are going well, it's a bit overwhelming because I need to determine what type of lifestyle I want for myself. It's a good problem to have. If you decide to create content, realize this other lesson that I've learned, which is that support will come in waves. At first, I looked at it as a fault, and now I just realize it's how people consume content. Everyone has different habits in how they consume your content. So don't take it personally if they haven't seen your videos in a while, and then all of a sudden, they've seen 4 in a row. The good thing for me in these episodes is that they can be consumed at any time and still be applicable and enlightening and entertaining. Finally, the big lesson that I've learned is to feel comfortable being alone and vulnerable in front of the masses. And I have to understand and be okay with the fact that you're judging me based on how I look. If there's something on my face, I'll probably find out when I'm editing it. You might not like how I say things, what I'm talking about, what I'm saying. It could be one word, it could be one sentence. You may not like my hair, you might not like the fact that I have brown skin, you might not like what I'm wearing. And the reality is, that's okay, because everyone has their own opinion, and on this side of the camera, I've had to learn to become comfortable being vulnerable and alone, and that is kind of part of the deal. And that's one of the things that people are afraid of when they get into this. But the benefits far, far outweigh that stuff. It's about me and you and making sure that we're growing together. The most important thing that I've learned after 49 episodes is that this is a test. These videos are my test. Life is a test for all of us. If you show up, you're giving yourself a better chance to pass. If you don't show up, there are steps you can take to increase your courage and your energy so that you can show up. See, I know it's not easy. It's actually quite difficult to show up bringing your game day after day. But if you just try, people will appreciate the effort, and at the end of the day, you'll be sitting here, 50 episodes later, wondering how this whole year just passed like that. My name is Riaz Sidi. Thank you so much for watching episode number 50. Wow. I don't know. If you're watching this on Facebook, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, all that good stuff, and I will see you next week.